So I want to speak with you all about having a mediapreneurship mindset and a mediapreneurship state of beingness or way of being. That has been one of the most overlooked profits methods, especially, and mindset shift for small business owners in this new era of media and the approaches that we take to building media style empires and being mediapreneurs versus just using the media as components in our businesses. So, as I mentioned, as this relates to profits, it definitely has been one of the missing pieces. Operating your empire as a mediapreneur will allow you to prepare, plan, and position your brand and your business with accuracy for ultimate media success. Because once you really start embodying this mindset and this way of beingness, you will start to have a profitable attraction factor and alignment to the right opportunities by showing up in the marketplace in this fashion and leveraging your brand as a media-based empire. And I like to make distinctions because this is very important. To know the difference between being a consistent media feature and a mediapreneur. Of course, those who have worked with me or follow me or know about how I built my mediapreneur empire, and I really talk a lot about gaining maximum exposure for your brand and your business. But this is a plus when you're doing it from the mediapreneur vantage point. Okay, because it's really not enough just to get featured in the media consistently. And especially if you're desiring to make an impact and an income. And what we've been focusing on is the preparation for media profits on a whole nother level. So most wonder, why do they attract certain opportunities that don't convert into more business or other opportunities that lead to more lucrative, advantages. But when you don't have the accurate understanding of how the media process works on different levels, you're going to be at a disadvantage. But as you understand what's taking place in the greater emergence of new era media, then you're going to know how to accurately prepare, and then you'll know how to move forward for your success. Because the old model is, several believe that if they host their own show, they get featured on several, let's say, podcasts or different media outlets, and even have their articles featured in magazines. I'm primarily speaking about entrepreneurs here, or they do guest blogging, that's going to create profits in their business. And yes, it does happen. However, it's not a consistent thing for most. Okay, and one of the biggest reasons why the media process doesn't work for most small brands or businesses is because, as I mentioned earlier, only seeing the media as a component of the business and not seeing the media as the business. So it's definitely time to make that mindset shift because, again, we're in a new era, and the new era media approach is to build media style empires and have the mindset of being a mediapreneur versus just being a media feature on a regular basis. Okay, so we definitely are going to talk more about this as it relates to the profits. Another reason why this is extremely important is because you want to create the right momentum for what you desire to attract. And this is where your profitable vibing and even the law of attraction, so to speak, comes into place, because you want to create momentum for consistent opportunities for what you really desire. Because let's say you get featured on a particular platform and then you start getting repeat uh, guest offers for guest features rather to be showcased on that platform. And then you discover that you're doing all of this work to get featured and you're not able to really leverage the opportunities to make them profitable. And you keep getting more of those. And the reason why you keep getting more of those is because you created the momentum so that it's going to continuously bring you those opportunities. But within getting those opportunities, you're pretty much going to get the same results. And so often, most end up getting extremely frustrated because it's not converting. It doesn't convert. And it's just really simply because the model is changing. And if you don't start really embodying the media as being your business, I don't care what type of business you have, the media has to become your business versus, again, just a component, right? So we're going to talk a little bit more about this as we start developing more of the profits prep, because this is about the emergence of you as a mediapreneur and how you make those shifts and adjustments so that you're ahead of the game before the shift really hits the fan on the old paradigm.